Welcome to Just Hoops. In today's video, we're going to talk about post offense and inverted offenses using the example of the Purdue Boilermakers under coach Matt Painter. The Boilermakers have two of the best big men in college basketball and run a lot of offense out of the post. We're going to talk first about this elite big man duo in West Lafayette. First, let's talk about Zach Edey from Toronto. Zach is one of the most dominant big men in college basketball due to his sheer size, being 7'4", 295 pounds. He's averaging 14.5 points per game, nearly 8 rebounds, and he's shooting the third highest field goal percentage in college basketball by shooting 64.7% from the field. He's a dominant big man with incredible size, and he's able to do a lot of things. He's pretty mobile for his size. Check out the video in the link above as we previewed him before the season started. Now let's talk about their second All-American big man, senior Trevion Williams, who's averaging nearly 12 points per game, just under 8 rebounds, 3 assists, shooting 55% from the field. Trevion Williams is one of the most elite playmakers at his position in college basketball. Yes, he's only averaging 3 assists a game, but this playmaking ability, you'll see throughout this video, that a lot of this inverted and post offense is run through him, where he has the ability to score and pass out of the low post. So first, let's talk about exactly what inverted offense is. Inverted offense is offense run out of a post touch. So seeing this clip, Andrew Wiggins gets the post touch and they're running that double action at the top of the key. That double action off the post touch is essentially what inverted offense is. Inverted offense is initiated out of a post touch with action and movement off of the catch for the low block. Teams such as Golden State, Denver, Dallas, Miami are really good at running stuff like this, playing out of the post, having great space and movement on post touches. So I just wanted to show some examples of the best in the world that do inverted offense. Now, why would you use inverted offense? Inverted offense creates incredible advantages. Watch this clip. On the low post, you'll see that they run that same away action with space. They show a little split flare, and then Damian Lee comes off. Look at where the defense is. The defense is focused on the block, creating a wide open shot opportunity for Damian Lee. That is why you run inverted offense. It just creates such an advantage. Defenses are at a complete disadvantage, having to focus on the ball, really be in the paint, and then the spacing and timing of these cuts and movement create really high quality shot opportunities for people on the perimeter. In this last clip, we'll look at Purdue. They'll use the rip screen off the post catch. This will create a wide open layup for the guard from the top of the key, and this is exactly why you use these inverted actions, to create advantages for the offense from a different perspective and angle. So now let's dive into and talk about Purdue's inverted and post offense. In terms of post and inverted offenses, you need to start with spacing. So in this clip versus Texas in their round of 32 matchup, look as Zach catches the ball where everybody is. You have 3 wide and the weak side porch is loaded. This is incredible spacing for an offensive player on the block to make a play for himself or his teammates. You'll see the same thing here with Trevion. Trevion will get the catch, they'll Laker through, and that same spacing is seen. 3 high and wide, and the porch is loaded. This creates opportunities and angles inside and out for a play to be made. Now, against Maryland, you'll see this again, but from a different angle. He will run over the top like a Laker. You'll get 3 high and wide. You'll see that the weak side is trying to get above the break, so the porch is by himself occupying space. This spacing is just huge for an offense to be able to play out of the post, to be able to have this option to go to a guy on the block and really make a play down there. Regardless of the action, the movement, or whatever they do to get into it, they have 3 wide, porch loaded. Now, onto the action itself. They usually initiate post actions with a 3 high bunch that gets a wing catch or even just pushed to the side of the floor to enter the post. Out of that, they'll have a rip screen and then either a Laker over or a split action at the top that just creates some randomness at the top of the key. You'll see the same thing here. Post catch, rip screen for the layup. This is the action. They get 3 high, they jumble out of it. It's kind of like a big bunch action per se if you enjoy football. 3 guys start at the top of the key, they bunch out, get in their spacing, Guy on the wing will catch it, feed the block, rip screen, and then top of the key can play a two-man game between a split, a flare, away, something like that. All this action does is put pressure on the rim while also having great spacing around the big man. Now, they also have variations within this. They'll run that same three-man bunch. If it's not open, they'll push it, get to the side of the floor. Double cuts are huge within their offense. They'll run that first guy off the rip, then the second guy will come and just occupy space. So you see here, Zach will get this touch. The rip was in a way and then nothing happened. He dove and then the second guy lakered over. That double cut can really create confusion for the defense and create overhelp situations. See that dive down the middle too? If that rip isn't set and you can see that your guy's helping, they have complete freedom within this offense to just dive as that 4-man, 3-man, or even as a guard that just sees the opportunity, go and take it. Another thing is that they enjoy an away action that you saw in that clip versus Michigan. That away action is when they feed the post and the guy at the top of the key will go away instead of running off of a rip. This same thing could create that double cut, could also just allow great spacing and movement to occupy the defense on that side of the floor away from the post. They also run splits, they run flares, they run a lot of action at that top of the key right above the block that just like occupies guys, or it creates just wide open opportunities on the perimeter if they're too focused on the block. Regardless of the variation, Purdue just does an awesome job at getting into space, having movement, and creating opportunities for guys both inside and out, and just having freedom to read and play basketball. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, learned something about Purdue's post offense, and also what an inverted offense is and why you should use it in your offense. For more video like this, please like, subscribe, and share, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.